We are going to be turbo swapping my car. Really, we know absolutely nothing about it. Do you mind? Right, so by this point, you will already know what is about to happen. And I'm super excited about it, obviously. We are going to be turbo swapping my car. Something I've always wanted to do, but recently it's kind of just fallen into my lap in a way that's going to work. I bought Tom's blue compact off of him at the start of this year. You've probably seen it featured on the channel, the turbo compact that we've been out in. I bought it off him because he was tight on money, and he sold it for me for nowhere near what it was worth, with the intention to then sell it back to him. Unfortunately, we're now at a point where I can't afford to MOT it, tax it, insure it, and keep it running. So it's just been sat for months on the farm. He can't really afford to buy it back either, and we don't want to just leave it sat here waiting to die. So we came to a bit of a crossroads where it was like, do we sell it? Which is hard because nobody wants to pay mega money for a really nice turbo compact. Everyone would pay it if it was a coupe or whatever, but it's a compact, no one wants it. So he kind of suggested to me, why don't we take all the turbo stuff out of it, all the really nice stuff, and drop it in there. Which is obviously super exciting. We don't want to go ahead and start initiating a swap here because, as you can see, we have no lift. It's going to be a nightmare. We've also never taken on a project this big. We don't really know completely what we're doing, but we want to learn along the way. So I spoke to Ash, a guy who has a unit at the end of my village. He's done loads of them. We're booked in for 4 days at the end of July. We've got 4 days of ramp time. We're going to take the blue compact up there, rip everything out of it, put my car on the ramp, rip my stuff out, and drop it in. It's then going to go straight from there to the exhaust man where it's booked in, have a full new exhaust fabbed up on it, resolve that issue, and then it's going to go up to Guy Higgs to be mapped, who mapped the blue car before, and hopefully we can resolve any of the issues we've had with the blue car. There's no point sitting around doing nothing for the next 3 weeks, so I'm going to start taking all of the bits out of my car that's easy to rip out. I'm not going to do anything to the blue car yet because I don't want to lose stuff, misplace stuff. I'd rather take that up as a whole and then just go straight in without having a load of stuff lost along the way. Power-wise, I mean, I'd like to be looking 350, 400 brake would be pretty nuts. So, I think that's pretty much all there is to say for the moment. I'm going to get underway, taking things off. So, very excited. So, day one, baby! I mean, you can see how badly this thing's replacing. That's absolutely dead. That's dead. It's been welded like absolutely horribly. Every like 2 inches, and yeah, it used to just hang so low off the car and just. Unfortunately, my phone was charging, so it's about to die, and I just missed it. But I was just taking the radiator out. Pulled the bottom pipe off, thought I was holding the tub in the right place, wasn't, dropped the tub while laying under the radiator, all over myself, and then continued to watch the radiator drain onto mainly myself, also the floor, not really in the tub. It's going well. I'm gonna get changed. I feel like I'm pissing myself.
So what I was saying is you're not going to be smashing any tail lights out soon.
No. So, where we're up to so far. It's obviously a different day. George is now here. I'm in different change of clothes yet again. If you've seen the last video, we changed the crank sensor in George's car. Didn't go to drift limits because that was dead, and now that's all working. This is the same day. So, update of my car, where we are so far. Parts have fallen off. We've now got no prop, no diff, no shafts. Everything's kind of dropped out of it, no exhaust. All the cooling stuff's out, rad's out, the bay's pretty clear. All we really need to do is disconnect engine mounts, gearbox mounts, power steering, and then we can hook the engine and box out.
I'm learning.
Cut to us ripping the engine and box out.
Oh, we're doing that in this video. It's because we're so efficient at editing these days. Right, more of that then. Perfect. Just there.
Right, so, with the help of some of the boys, not including Jan, who's just watching, no, jokes aside,
Big jumps only.
we managed to do it. It is out, as you can see. It was a little bit more fiddly than we thought. We had to take the intake manifold off and disconnect all the spaghetti, which really we know absolutely nothing about, so it's a little bit scary. We're making it up as we go along. It'll be fine. But the engine's out. Probably have a little bit of a clean up next week. Maybe a bit of a sand up, throw some paint around. But yeah, after that we're straight up to Ashes and the full swap will begin. So it is very exciting now. Woo!
Probably going to be it for this video, isn't it?
That is going to be it, yeah. That's pretty hefty chunk. We went from obviously full car running and driving to strip right down everything out of it. Full rolling shell, so yeah. It's been good. Now we're really scared because we have no idea what we're doing. Every time we've initiated an engine swap, we got to this point and it never went any further, so.
No, we've had an engine back in before. We've never had an engine running after it's gone back in.
Yeah.
That's where we need to get to.
Yeah, but we got Ash's help this time, so it'll be fun. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you're as excited as I am.
Have you figured out what's going in it? Have we told them what's going in it yet? Oh, shit.
Well,
Don't guess in the comment what's going in it.
Can if you want to.
is it going to go?
Bang,
2
bang,
JZ.
No, 1.5 JZ.
Right, anyway.
You're facing the wrong
I
way.
think we just fade this to black. It's just going to fade out. We just keep talking and let it.
I don't want the world to see me.
What?